The surprising reason this horse has gone on a walk alone every day for the past 14 years. Who doesn't love a proper relaxing stroll around town once in a while? Most people get cabin fever when they're holed up inside their homes all day, and getting a little exercise, breathing in the fresh air, and gazing out at the world makes for the perfect cure. They might even get a chance to say hello to others along the way. Were you to take a walk in Frankfurt, Germany, you might get the chance to wave at a very peculiar morning stroller. There, even longtime citizens were at first perplexed by a certain neighbor walking around every morning, and some couldn't help but feel she was putting everyone in danger. Over the past 14 years, many people, tourists and locals alike, have turned their heads at an unexpected sight wandering the streets of Frankfurt. Jenny, a horse, goes for the same walk every single day. The 22-year-old Arabian male, who was once an equestrian performer, travels from her home in the outskirts of Frankfurt to the city center to stretch her legs and greet fellow citizens. Needless to say, she's pretty incredible. For instance, she knows how to wait for crossing lights and is incredibly gentle with every animal or person she meets. When she gets tired, she just hops on the tram. The only damage she does is nibbling a rose bush here and there, but hey, a girl's gotta eat, right? The citizens of Frankfurt don't mind, as Jenny has become somewhat of a celebrity. In fact, if she ever does get in any trouble, she has friends all over the city who know her and will lend a helping hoof. Overall, though, this unbelievable equid is pretty independent and rarely causes a ruckus. But how did she come to adopt this walk? Well, her owner is a 79-year-old man named Werner Weicheitel. He loves her with all his heart, but can't physically ride her anymore. As he grew older, he didn't want to give her up, but he knew she still needed the exercise. Werner and his wife Anna used to have their own caravan, as they called it, 2 people, 2 horses, 2 German shepherds that would paint the town red together. Sadly, that envoy came to an end. After the other horse and one of the dogs passed, Jenny spent a lot of time in her stable or just by herself grazing in the field. Werner could tell she wasn't happy. She needed adventure. This was evident when Jenny escaped. She didn't go too far, but Werner wasn't worried regardless. After all, he knew she was familiar with the city. Still, he tried to keep it from happening again. But he failed. Over and over. Eventually, after many more stable breaks, he just accepted that Jenny suffered from wanderlust and let her go freely. "What can I do?" he said. "She's a strong-willed, independent lady." Now she makes her walk up to 8 times a day, coming home in between to enjoy lunch and dinner. According to Werner, she has a clock in her belly that just lets her know when exactly there's food ready at home. Sadly, not every resident is a supporter of Jenny's walks. There have been concerns about health and safety of the horse, as well as the people that cross her path. Will she bite or kick someone? Will she run into traffic and cause a crash? The local police station have even received many calls about a wandering horse, but Officer Isabel Newman is well aware of the situation and always gives Werner a call just in case. Other than that, they rarely get involved in Jenny's business. To lighten the workload of the police, Jenny now walks with a note around her head that reads, "My name is Jenny. I haven't run away. I'm just taking a walk. Thank you." Now most people just leave her be. On top of that, Jenny's veterinarian, Marin Hilga, tells any worriers that Jenny is healthy of both body and mind, and that she seems very relaxed and satisfied. What more assurance could they need? Unfortunately, Jenny herself is unavailable for comments, but her happy demeanor should tell us more than enough. This horse is living her best life, and trying to keep her inside would only break her heart. Plus, she knows that when she comes home, Werner will be waiting there with a little snack, a hug, and a soccer game on TV. What more could a girl want after a long day out on the town? While it's unclear how long Jenny can continue to wander the streets and trams of Frankfurt, she's having a blast right now.